For millions of years, our ancient ancestors roamed the harsh, unforgiving earth. Survival was a daily, brutal struggle in a world that offered little comfort and no guarantees. But what if the dawn of human civilization was not a solitary achievement? What if, in our darkest and most primitive hour, we had a guiding hand from the stars? Suddenly, the endless routine of scavenging is interrupted by an event that defies all logic. A massive metallic vessel descends from the heavens, casting a shadow over the cracked earth. Driven by a mix of primal terror and deep curiosity, the early humans can only watch. The ship lands. It is silent, imposing, and completely alien to this primitive world. As the ramp lowers, a fragile bridge between a primitive past and a cosmic future is built. A being of unimaginable origin steps into the light. Our ancestors are completely captivated. Sensing their fear, the visitor raises its hand in a universal, calming gesture of peace. The alien understands their vulnerability. It knows exactly what they need to survive the coming night. With slow, deliberate movements, it gathers dry brush, preparing to share a profound secret. A spark is struck. Fire, the first great leap of civilization, is gifted to mankind. They stare into the dancing flames, feeling a comforting warmth they have never known before. This fire is more than heat. It is protection against predators. It is light in the endless dark. The alien watches quietly as the dawn of a new era reflects in their wide, astonished eyes. But fire alone cannot sustain species. The eternal, exhausting search for food must end. The extraterrestrial guide holds out a simple, starchy root, the very seed of agriculture. It kneels in the dust, showing them how to break the earth and carefully bury the crop. Yet a seed in dry dirt will not grow. The alien leads them to a precious, life-giving resource. Folding a large green leaf, the visitor creates a makeshift vessel, teaching them to carry water. The water is gently poured over the buried seed, a profound lesson in patience and cultivation. The early humans mimicked their teacher. They worked together, bringing water from the distant stream. Day by day, they nourished the barren ground, waiting for the earth to provide a meal. And then, life breaks through the crust. Vibrant green shoots reach upward toward the sun. The alien guides their hands, teaching them how to tend to the fragile plants as they grow. What was once a desolate, cracked wasteland is slowly transforming into a thriving place of life. Time passes, and the remarkable results of their labor stretch out across the African horizon. A vast lush field of crops now thrives where there was once only dust and despair. The alien gently digs into the rich soil, revealing the multiplied harvest hidden beneath. Joy and disbelief wash over the humans. They dig eagerly, unearthing the golden roots. Using woven bags to carry the massive bounty, they realize the unpredictable age of foraging is over. They finally have a steady food supply, a foundation upon which to build a true, lasting society. But a society needs shelter. They cannot remain exposed to the wild and the harsh elements. The extraterrestrial points to the surrounding dead trees, introducing the concept of construction. Using heavy rocks, the humans learn to break massive branches down to the necessary sizes. They carry heavy logs on their shoulders, discovering the incredible power of collective effort. The alien shows them how to dig deep holes to firmly anchor the foundational pillars of a home. This is their very first lesson in structural engineering and architectural planning. Slowly, an impressive wooden frame rises from the ground, defying gravity and nature. But wood alone will not hold. The alien teaches them to use tough vines to last the journeys. They learn to tie tight, secure knots, permanently binding the massive structure together. The skeleton of a large, elevated stilt house begins to take shape against the open sky. By elevating the floor, they ensure
this
their
wood is
safety
solid.
from nocturnal predators.
We should use it
and
for the
damp
stilts.
ground.
Look over there, more branches.
They weave thinner branches and sticks together to create a sturdy, flat floor to live upon. Every step is a monumental leap in cognitive ability, guided by their silent cosmic mentor. They work with a brand new sense of purpose, moving not as individuals, but as a unified tribe. Now, the house needs a roof. The humans are sent to gather massive bundles of dried leaves. They learn the ancient art of thatching, layering the vegetation to make it waterproof. Tying the bundles to the wooden frame, the walls and the roof are finally fully enclosed. For the first time in human history, they are not just finding shelter, they have built a home. The stilt house stands proud on the savannah, a monument to their rapid and guided evolution. High above, the alien walker hovers quietly, a silent guardian overseeing this grand experiment. With their shelter and crops secure, the alien introduces a final lesson: culture and refinement. It shows them how to place a flat stone over the roaring fire to safely cook freshly caught fish. The tribe gathers around the hearth, the heart of their new home, drawn by the scent of a hot meal. They sit together, no longer living like wild beasts, but as a community sharing a feast. They even learn to use small sticks as dining tools, a clear sign of advancing motor skills. This simple act of eating together marks the true beginning of human society and tradition. Through fire, farming, and architecture, they have conquered the harshness of their world. The alien watches them, a gentle knowing smile appearing on its face. Its ancient, benevolent mission on this pale blue dot is finally complete. The spark of intelligence has been successfully ignited. And because of this visit from the stars, the trajectory of humanity will never be the same. From the dust of the earth to the builders of tomorrow, the legacy of the stars lives within them. They look up at the sky, no longer just with fear, but with an awakening sense of wonder. The seeds of civilization have been planted. It is now up to mankind to make them grow. A new chapter begins. The primitive past fades, making way for the incredible human journey. A journey that started with a single spark, a single seed, and a friend from another world. As the fire crackles and the night sets in, the humans are safe, warm, and ready for tomorrow. The Watcher from the stars has given them the greatest gift of all, the power of their own potential. And as the story of humanity unfolds, they will forever carry the fire brought from the heavens. The end of their beginning, and the dawn of our history,